Doodle-doo. Oh, welcome to the farm. No, not the funny one. The animal farm. Well, it might as well be. Oh, it's great to have your company, it really is. And all teasing and joking aside, we have got a sensational one-day special for you that I know you are going to adore. Everyone that you give your cards and decorations to are going to adore, and if you're crafting with younger members of the family, oh my word, they won't leave your side. Talking of not leaving your side, here's a lovely Nikki.
Hello.
Don't leave my side, Nikki.
What a lovely start.
Oh, it was. You know, I do like to have a good old cockerel every now and again, you know, early in the morning. Now, this heartfelt happy hour, one day special, well, we're just all happy. I'm going to absolutely adore this.
It's fun.
It is.
It's something a little bit different for Heart. Well, it isn't, because it's one of those collections that you can create a scene with. Yeah, you can create a story. You don't have to live on a farm to make,
no.
You know, you can make your own farm. And I think we're all animal lovers.
Yeah, we're all animals. Well, we are.
But yes, you've got horses, you've got goats, you've got chickens, you've got cockerels.
Yeah, you certainly have.
Dogs, you've got the fantastic, and I love the shed.
Yeah, it's great.
Because
that barn,
it's a Dutch barn.
A Dutch barn, that's right. With Heartfelt, what we get is a fantastic 12 by 12 paper pad, which is full of inspiration, full of colour, full of beautiful designs to help you along the way with your creations. And then you've got the dies and the stamps as well. Now, the dies and the stamps will stamp out and cut out those beautiful animals, and you've got the lovely Dutch barn in there, you've got your corn in there, you've got what looks like a sunflower in there as well, but they'll also cut out the images from your paper pad as well. And along with all of that, you also get an inspirational sheet, and you can make and create your very first card. So if you're thinking, right, what do I do first? There's so much to love about this. Well, here's your very first card, and there's the goat just coming out of the shed. There you go. But it is a great idea to include an inspirational card, which is fantastic. Now, the price is amazing, and it's available on FlexiBuy as well. £30 off a brand new launch. And am I right in saying we're launching here today?
We are launching it here today.
Wow.
So this is you've probably seen some sneak peeks from Heartfelt Design Team.
Yes.
But yes, it won't be launching worldwide until 14th of October. Oh, it will be October, won't it?
I don't know why.
Yes, so we always like to give our Hochanda viewers the first chance to purchase it.
Thank you. This paper pad is absolutely divine. Of course, you've got flowers in there, scenes in there, backing papers. We'll go through this in more detail with our Nikki in a moment's time, but we've also got that fantastic colour palette that's in there as well. All of the sheets are double-sided, and if you want to buy more paper pads, because maybe you just want to keep one and stroke, so many people do, you can add that into your flexi basket, but the details for the pad on its own at the bottom of the screen, and that'll be 3 payments of £6 in your flexi. Just to show you the stamps that Heartfelt use, well, they're red rubber. And what's important about red rubber, Nikki?
Oh, well, red rubber is very durable. You can use it with lots of different mediums. It's going to last you, I would like to say, a lifetime if you look after them. And it has got your grey, what we call U-mount on the back, so it's going to cling to your acrylic block. Already cut out for you as well, and deeply etched, and that's what you can get with your red rubber stamps.
Yeah, they're fantastic. And you'll notice you've got the hole there and the hole there, because you can put this in your storage file, and we've got storage files available for you on the show as well. So your dies will cut out your images perfectly. Just to show you some samples, we'll head to Nikki and show you all of the lovely detail in the paper pad in a moment. But look at this. Now, this is true Nikki style, and I'll tell you for why. I'll tell you for why. If I turn this to the side, can you see how they're just coming away from the card slightly, so it looks like you've got that 3D effect. It looks like you've got some wadding behind there, but you haven't. It's just a fantastic way.
Wadding would look nice, though.
Wadding would look great, but that's just a fantastic way that Nikki puts together these cards, and the scenes, oh my word.
So one of the design team have created that, and I'm not sure who's created it. It has a name on the
Cheryl.
Oh, Cheryl from the design team. I mean, it's got so much depth in there.
Yeah,
like I said, it's telling a story.
It certainly is. You've got those lovely farmyard animals there. Here's another one. And another good idea with this is to get the barn doors, and they're open, which is really nice. So you can open those up, and then it just gives a little bit.
So this one I actually did fussy cut from the paper pad.
Did you?
Okay, because if you look at the actual size of the barn that you're getting in the stamps and dies, it's bigger. But I had that sheet left, and it was the last card I made, and I thought, I'm going to fussy cut this out.
Brilliant idea. It looks superb, and I love the border that you've got going on there. And of course, if you've got any of the dies to match, you can always use those as well. Now, you can get the dies individually if you want to, and there is a Creative Essentials package for you as well, which is the paper pad and one set of dies and one set of stamps, and that is just £46.97, saving £5. So if you want to go for the essentials, which of course is that Dutch barn, and you've got your animals in there as well, then that's what you go for. It's available on 2 flexi payments of £23.49. But if you want to go for the whole entire bundle, you've seen these 3D images and playgrounds that Nikki has created. I think they're absolutely fantastic. How much of the stock has gone? Nearly 20% of the stock in 6 minutes has gone. Oh my word. Let's head to Nikki and let's have a look at the paper pad in more detail. Let's have a look through.
I love being able to do this.
I love it when you do this.
Because my favourite part of the actual full collection is the paper pad, because that's where you're going to get all your inspiration from. So you are getting 2 sheets of each design. You've got 12 designs in total. But what I love about Heartfelt is, and I cannot stress it more, is you've got easy to make cards straight away.
Yeah.
On the first 2 pages, so as I say, you're getting 2 of each. You've got 8 cards because you're getting 4 panels. You've got your ribbon strips down there. But you're also then, excuse me, getting a feel for what is in the rest of the collection as well. So you've obviously got your sunflowers here, you've got your dog, you've got your barn, you've got beautiful panels here. So it isn't all about just being on the farm.
Yeah.
And again, that's what I love about Heartfelt. You've got smaller panels here as well. Love some of the shapes out of here. Even if you don't have a die to cut these out, you could use your craft knife and cut these out, and you've got a completely different design card.
And they look easy to fussy cut as well, because you've not got too much intricate lines.
Basically, I've really gone kind of back to basics, what I was doing years ago before dies were available. So I've been I cut this one out. It's so easy to cut out, but then you've got your dies that will coordinate with lots of the images in here. You have got your scenes in here. So yes, we're definitely down on the farm in this one.
So I'm being put off by a rather large image of myself on a TV screen over the other side of the studio. So you carry on. Sorry.
So you have got your Dutch barn here. So if I just take the Dutch barn stamp and die set, so this is the home on the farm one, and that will cut out that barn absolutely perfectly. Okay, but then you've got your doors that you're going to be able to cut out.
The barn doors, yeah.
The barn doors. Then you've got the window die that's going to cut out. So lots of other elements. And then little doggy here, look.
Oh,
you've got the die to cut that out as well. So even though this isn't the page that I will be showing you in a second where it's got all the images, there are images in your paper pad that you can die cut out, you can decoupage up and add lots of different details with. Another scene there, absolutely beautiful.
What's going on in this scene then, Nikki?
Well, I think the little goat is playing with mummy goat.
Well, maybe he's got goats climb, and he's probably practicing climbing up a mountain.
I love the fact that you've got baby cow.
Yes.
What is a baby cow? It's a calf.
It's a calf.
It's a calf.
Yes, just like on the back of your leg.
And I'm just going to check, because I'm sure, yes, that will fit out perfectly with your die, as does our mummy goat and baby goat.
Oh, look, it cuts them both out, doing exactly what they're doing there on the scene. It's so sweet.
So sweet. But let's get going. So then you've got your florals.
Yes.
Okay, you've got your sunflowers in here as well. So as I say, it isn't all about being on the farm. You've got some lovely detail in the papers. Hang on. Because I'm coming to the exciting bit now. Now.
Oh.
For those of you that maybe just wanted to dip your toe into it, I do believe there is an essentials paper pad.
There is an essentials pack, yes.
So,
is this the one you're showing us now, Nikki?
This is the one that you're going to get in there. So you've got home on the farm, so you'll get your stamp set and you will get your die set, and that will enable you to cut out a lot of all these little animals, your Dutch barn there as well.
There's a little field mouse and a rat, I think. Oh,
it's too cute to be a rat.
Well, it might be. let's have a look. But you know, rats are all right. It might be a mouse.
It's a heartfelt mouse and rat,
is.
So it's going to be cute.
Yeah, there you go. I think that one could be the long tail, so that's going to be the mouse, and then no. Yeah, well, that's what I thought. That's brown. I thought that was the rat with the long tail, and then you've got the short tail. It might be a squirrel. It could be anything you want it to be. Put some wings on it. It's a butterfly.
See two little kittens there as well.
Yeah, I know.
Aren't
You've
they
seen
cute?
that. Yeah, look.
So again, they are in your paper pad as well.
Oh, Lord. That little kitten's waving at you.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I think he's laying on his back. Well, it is in the paper pad anyway.
Yes, yeah, it's just the way that it's positioned on this particular design. Let's get back to the paper pad.
Yes, so, and then of course you've got some florals in here, but then you come to the one that's got all your sunflowers in. It's got your, I was thinking hollyhocks.
It does look like a hollyhocks. Yes, I'm going to go for hollyhocks.
That's kind of where I was going with it. So you've got your hollyhocks in there. You've got, not really sure what these flowers are.
Well, they could just be like
just
wild
blossoms
daisies.
That you would, wild daisies. Then you've got your goats here as well. You've got your jumping goat there, look.
Oh, look at it.
And
it might be on his back, just sort of like giving a bit of a wriggle round as well.
Well, in one of the images in the paper pad in a second, if I can find it.
So you've got jumping goats, you've got other goats.
Playing goats. But then you've got more panels here as well, and you have got your 6x6s that are repeats of your 12x12 sides. So it's great for card making, scrapbooking, mini albums, three-dimensional projects.
Yes, like you've made some amazing samples. We've had the 3D farm that you've put together, but this tractor, have you seen this? This is amazing.
It's a heartfelt tractor.
Is it a heartfelt tractor? Did you not do this, Nikki? I thought yes. So that is a heartfelt tractor.
No, it's heartfelt because it's got. I've put heartfelt tags on it.
I can see that. Isn't that amazing? So how did you make this?
Okay, right. So I basically drew a tractor.
Yes.
Got a photograph of a tractor.
Yes.
Drew the elements. Did two sides. Built in the bonnet and the hood of the tractor, and then put a base in. If you look inside the door on the tractor,
hang on, let me just get this one here.
Yeah. There should be a dog in there. Where's he gone?
Oh, no, I think the dog's
escaped. Disappeared. No, there was a dog on the seat.
No, there is. Hang on, let me just tell you. We might have to.
Oh, there he is.
Go. There's the dog on the seat, and there's the dog in the back. You've got the cockerel in the back as well. Have you got those two goats in there, or are they just busy in the field? Probably are.
I've got calves in there. I've got cockerel in there. You've got your milk urns in there as well. Made by my own cardstock and the cardstock from the paper pad. So I just wanted to show people it isn't just about card making.
Did you build that from scratch?
Yes.
That is amazing.
No template.
You need to do a video and you need to put that on.
I am going to tell you though, Paul did actually help draw the tractor because mine went a bit wonky.
Paul, your other half?
My other half, yes.
Okay.
He's absolutely amazing. So he kind of like helped me with the shape because I want it to look very realistic.
Yes. Well, between the two of you should make a video.
But talking about videos, in January, my plan is to be doing online classes with mainly the three-dimensional projects that I will be bringing on.
What a fantastic idea.
When we did the baby one, if you want to make the cot or maybe the Noah's Ark that I created, I'm going to be doing some online classes.
So a video about making a baby?
No, the cot.
Oh,
the crib.
Sorry, I got
the
confused.
crib.
Oh, lovely. Oh, that's
and
lovely.
then obviously we'll be doing the farm. But what I wanted to do was get the interest out there, tell everybody what my plans are, and then ask you what you want me to do, and that's basically what we will do.
How fabulous and how fantastic. And we are busy for your Heartfelt Creations one-day special. Nearly a quarter of the stock of I Want It All. And you can still have it all, because we do have the stock for you. And we're only 15 minutes into the launch. There is another 24 hours to go. Remember, we're launching right here with Heartfelt Creations. Heartfelt Creations, an American company. The extended delivery on this is just a little wait time, 9 days, because it is coming from America from October. So we've seen the paper pad. It looks fantastic, and then these are the kind of designs that you can do from your paper pad by cutting out the elements. But don't forget, you've also got the dies that's going to help you cut out those featured elements from your paper pad, but also the stamps, so you can continue with your imagery from the farm even when you've used your paper pad. And if you want another paper pad, you can add that to your basket right now. £17.99. 076266 is your item number. I love this collection because it does have the flowers in there, it does have the scenes in there, but it also has those really cute animals that you can place in other areas other than a farm, especially the dog and the other characters in there, which is fantastic. Right, let's head back to Nikki for our first demonstration.
Okay, so we're going to be using the Dutch barn, but what I've done with this one, I've actually coloured it in a different colour, and I think that is the great thing, that when you have got your stamps, that you can, maybe you've been on holiday somewhere and you've seen a Dutch barn and it wasn't particularly red, you can colour it in and it just brings back memories. So before you start, obviously you're going to stamp first. So I stamped mine in like a dark grey, and then all I've done, and I'm just going to colour in a little bit, I'm not going to colour in too much. So I'm going in with my light grey first, and I'm basically going to colour in all of those wood panels. Okay, leaving out that top there. So I'm going to make it really nice and rustic. Then I'm going in with my darker grey and just adding in some shading and bringing that shading down. Go down my panels as well. As I say, this is one thing that I really do love about Heartfelt. They do put just enough detail in. So when we've got these home, and I really needed my black pen, and I haven't brought my black felt tip with me, so I'm going to go in with a bit of brown. Then you would go in with a darker colour, look, with your dark brown, and just add some shading. But yes, they just give us enough detail in there to create your barn, and that really didn't work because it should have been black, but you get the gist of it. Really nice and easy to create. And then I've got my flowers, so we are using the hollyhocks. Now I do have the right colours for these, thank goodness. So I'm going to...
Would you like us to look for a black felt tip pen?
Yes, because I have got some more colouring to do later.
Yeah, we'll see if we can find one, a black
felt
tip pen.
Thank you. And I'm going to go in with yellow, I think. But I haven't got my other yellow. Where's my other yellow? Right, I'll tell you what, we'll just do pink. Right, so always go in with the darker colour first in the centre. So this is all for all you newbies out there, you newbie crafters that maybe have really only just started, especially since the lockdown. I think we've got a lot of new crafters, haven't we?
We certainly, well, I've started crafting more since the lockdown, finding the time to do so, and also finding the inspiration to do so, watching Hochanda. Yeah,
and myself too. I mean, I've just taken on a new hobby, as in, believe it or not, I'm buying old dolls' houses. Very old ones, and I'm doing them up. And my very first one I did, which isn't finished yet, I've decorated it with all Heartfelt papers.
Have you? Oh, how lovely.
So all the walls and everything is Heartfelt.
Are you going to share pictures of it when you've done it?
There are some pictures of that one.
Oh, I must go and have a look.
On Facebook, but yeah.
I must admit, it's something that I've always wanted to do, actually.
But I've incorporated all of Heartfelt dies around the windows as well.
Oh, how lovely.
So it's kind of like a paper craft doll's house.
Oh.
So yeah, I think with the lockdown, I think it's just being positive and just thinking about maybe all those things that you've brought in the past, all that papers and the dies that we've brought and we kind of put away. And then we've all seen, well, I have anyway, I've gone through boxes and boxes of stuff that I even forgot that I had. So just using my Daubers, which we have on the show today.
We certainly do, and these are really handy. We're always busy when we bring these to you, the finger Daubers, which are fantastic. And we'll bring the details up on the screen. Now, why do you like these so much?
Because
Nikki?
they're so easy, so easy to use. They're precision Daubers, and you can really get in there. So, as I say, I've done the flowers using my watercoloured pens, but then I'm going in with my ink, with my Dauber, and now I'm colouring in my leaves on those hollyhocks.
And the Daubers themselves, they're stackable, aren't they?
They are stackable. You can stack them like this, look. Get all your colours in there. You can see the colours that you've got. And as I say, they are precision. So if I take a new one, you can see how that dome's there, look. You can see the points here. And that's where you're going to be able to get in with that detail.
They're like little pillows, aren't they?
Oh, they are.
£13.99, 069154 is your item number if you want to go for those. And you're getting a set of 12, and they will stack and store. They are fabulous, and they do fit rather snugly, which makes them perfect for getting that extra detail in. £13.99, also on extended delivery, and you can add these to your basket if you want to, and then the price, of course, will just be £6.50 this month and £6.50 next month if you're paying via FlexiBuy. Right, back to Nikki.
Right, so I'm just going in with those tiny buds on the hollyhocks, just with my dark pink pen, just to finish that off. And then just to finish those leaves off, I'm going in with a darker green, and again, look, with the Dauber, adding that shade in. And I just think it gives it a very soft, realistic look without spending hours colouring.
I like that.
It's just really, really easy. And it, as well, when you're colouring in a larger image, it kind of gives it a really kind of airbrushed effect. One of my favourite tools that Heartfelt have brought out in the last few years. So the next thing I'm going to do is I've got a cow. I don't know why I said it like that, but I've got a cow.
Well, I mean,
you can't have a farm without a cow,
no,
can
you can't. And that's a Frisian cow, isn't it?
So, oh, is it?
Yes.
Oh,
black and white. I'm sure it's a Frisian.
Right, okay.
Yes.
So there's one stamp there, but what I wanted to show you was if you use a stamping block, okay, to stamp with. So I'm just taking my stamping block there. I'm taking my cow, which your cow is in your Happy Meadows stamp set. Oh, only just fits there. And you've got your calf on there as well.
Okay.
But when using a stamp block, as with this one, as you can see, I haven't quite stamped it quite dark enough, and I was a little bit disappointed because it wasn't dark enough in these areas. But when using a stamping block, I can go in several times if I'm not happy with it. And I know I say this every time, as I say, I use my acrylic blocks all of the time, but my stamping block is a go-to tool. You see, now that's darker, but I want to go in again just to grab those bits of black on those areas that should be black, which means when it comes to colouring, all I need to do
there's not a lot of colouring with a cow, is there?
It isn't. So that's why it's nice to have your acrylic block, because there's one there, look. Can you see the areas that I've missed here?
Yes.
I would then have to go in with a black pen and darken it.
Oh.
Okay.
I had an incident with a cow once.
Go on.
I had an incident with a cow when we were at school. We went to milk the cow early one morning.
Yeah.
But the cow had a bad cough. And we were at the back of the cow.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah. And everyone teased me for wanting to get up early and wanting to go and milk the cow because I liked animals. Can you imagine how I felt when I had to walk back to the dormitory covered? Yeah.
Lovely.
I didn't get a pat on the head or anything like that for doing it, but...
Thank you for sharing that. I've just added a bit of...
I did get a lot of attention though, so I was milking it for a while.
Oh, you're on it today, aren't you?
Oh, it's all on the hoof.
On the hoof. So now I'm just taking a little bit of grey and just adding a tiny bit of shade in.
Oh, you see, that's
on
really
there.
nice. I wouldn't have thought of doing that. I would have left it just black and white.
Just-
but that's lovely.
Just needed a little bit of shading.
How do you know where to put the shading?
I'm just really going where the artist
Yes.
has gone in. So I know on the back of the leg. So I'm
Oh, I
doing all the
see.
shading
Yeah.
as though the sun's coming this way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very good.
I just really just go with it. But yeah, a lot of it is using where you can see those
Got
little
you.
marks
That
there.
looks really effective. I like that.
And then if you wanted to change the colour, you can, because it's your stamp. And I'm not sure, do you get grey cows?
No.
All right,
You can
then.
get brown and white.
Okay, well,
And black and white Frisian. I don't know what the brown. How now, brown
Are they
cow?
Guernsey cow. A
Guernsey, Jersey,
Jersey
Guernsey.
or Guernsey.
Yeah, what is it?
I
One of
think
them.
so. But I'm just softening that white just with a tiny, tiny little bit of grey on my Dauber, and it just softens it a little bit.
I love
Okay.
cows.
And then, of course, they have got so much character, haven't they? I'm trying to
Sorry,
find-
what did you say, Nikki? I wasn't listening.
Did you just say I love cows?
I love cows, yes.
And
then
I said
just,
they have so much character, don't they?
I thought he was going to say you have so much in common.
No, but I've lost my cow. Oh, my cow diet's down here, look.
Okay.
There we go. Right, should we start again? So, for those of you that are new to Heartfelt, the dies fit perfectly over that stamped image, like that, because the die cutting edge is basically right on the inside edge, which enables you to cut it out perfectly.
Well, another fun fact about cows, actually, our Lottie says that how now brown cow. I thought it was all to do with talking lessons, elocution lessons. How now brown cow. It's how Adam and I warm up of an evening before we come on air, that is. How now brown cow. But apparently it's to do with ordering beer that was called Brown Cow in the 18th century.
Oh, wow.
And in comes the tumbleweaves. Right.
Right, so there's my cow. So I'm going to bring my paper pad over. So I've used one of the 6x6 panels, matted it onto white, and then I've put some foam pads on the back, and I'm just going to pop that in the... I just wanted that black edge around there, because you've got the black on the dog, you've got the black on the the cow that I'm going to use. But in actual fact, I'm covering the dog up anyway, I just remembered. So,
Could you make the
But I could do it the other
doors
side.
open and then the dog will be in the barn?
Do you want me to do that?
Yeah, go on, open them up.
Right. Okay, now I've got to take my panels off here, my foam off. Hang on.
Oh,
Just
sorry,
bear
Nikki.
with. No, that's fine, because I think that's a brilliant idea. Sometimes it's nice when you're making something and you've got somebody else's opinion and
Yes.
somebody else's inspiration as well.
Oh, thanks, Nikki.
So, there's my barn. I've just taken all that off, and then you've got this part that is going to...
Oh, you've actually got
That's
a die
going to
cut
actually
them.
cut the door open. Now, if you wanted
That's
just
brilliant.
one open, I would use a knife just to cut one side so it opens up, but I don't have a knife on me. How can a crafter have not a craft knife? Because she's left it on her work desk.
That's right.
So I'm just going to take that down, but that is going to...
Would you like us to find
There's
you a
a-
craft knife?
Well, you can
Nikki?
if
Yes,
you
let's do
like,
that. Our
but
lovely Matt
I'm going to
is
use
running
this
all over the hockey for you
side.
tonight.
I am working him hard tonight, aren't I? So, there we go. But look, it doesn't cut it at the bottom. I've done it the wrong way round, haven't I?
Have you?
Have I done? Yeah.
Have you?
I don't know. I'm going to cut the bottom of it anyway.
Yeah, and then you can just fold it.
Oh, look. Thank you. I should come with a danger sign sometimes.
Well, you do. We all have to sign something before we work with you, Nikki, didn't you?
Yes, I know. Don't let us in. There you go.
Oh, fantastic. Look
Isn't
at that.
And you've got your hinges on there as well. So, as designed by the fantastic Janice, I'm going to have to glue this down now. Hold on. You now have a barn with a dog in it. So what I'm going to do, just cut that in half.
Yep. I love that collie dog.
There we go. I've got 11.
Collie dogs?
No, not collies, huskies.
You've got 11 huskies?
I have. I am the proud mum of 10 husky puppies that were born 12 days ago.
Why have we not got photographs?
Because I wanted to make sure they were all healthy. And,
yes, of course.
I have got photos that will be going on.
Are they healthy?
On social. They are amazing.
Oh.
They are. And they've just started walking around.
12 from 1 litter?
10.
10 from 1 litter?
Her first litter. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yes.
look at that.
Isn't that lovely? Oh, I love that idea. Thank you, Janice.
That is fabulous.
And you could also cut this one out as well. You could have a little mouse up there.
Yeah, you could have the mouse. The other animals that you've got on the farm, well, you've got the collie dog. You've got the little, how about the little kitten? That would be cute.
The kitten would be cute.
The kitten at the top, looking through the barn, top down to the collie dog. You've also got the mouse and the rat. You've got the cockerel in there as well. And you've got those fun-loving goats.
But do you know what?
And the horse as well. Don't forget
you've got
the horse.
and the foal.
And the foal,
there
yes,
as
the horse
well.
and the foal.
So you've got your gate look. So I'm leaving
and the
that.
chicken. You got the chicken as well.
And a cockerel. Did you say cockerel?
I did.
You did. Oh, I missed that bit because I was just thinking, oh, I need to leave that open because I'm going to put some flowers behind there, like this. And in actual fact, I've done it wrong because that should be up there because I want it at the back, up there.
Oh.
I will get it right. And then I'm going to put my cow just there. Hang on, let me just pop a little bit of foam tape on there just to lift him up slightly.
Do you remember, now I don't, can we mention this? I'm sure we can. Something, I'm about to, something felt. You know, where you have to place the animals and there were certain themes, like there'd be a sports theme and animal
stuff.
Yes, it's the Felt game, which sounds really strange. I might as well just say it, fuzzy felt. Other fuzzy felts are available. I don't think they were. Don't think they. I think others, yes, felt seam building toys were available. Anywho's. That's what it reminds me of, being able to cut out all the elements, the animals and the gate and the barn, and then you're able, if you were to put magnets on the back, if you get magnetic sheets, for example, and cut them out, you could then have scenes that the children or yourself that could make different scenes every day. I think that'd be really good.
Yeah, that would be a brilliant idea. But I do remember that thing that you just mentioned,
really?
The felts.
I used to love it. Which was your favourite?
I have to say, I think it probably was the farm one.
Was it? I used to like that, but I used to like the sports as well.
Oh, no, I wasn't really into sports.
Because the whole green background was the pitch. It was great. Yeah.
But do you know what? You could buy felt and cut them out with Heartfelt dies.
Yeah, you could. You could, definitely.
And create your own animals. Just a thought. Create your own farm. So then I'm just building it up, adding those florals, and then of course you can add a sentiment of your choice.
Now the backing paper you've used there is in the paper pad, and if you want an extra paper pad, then details are at the bottom of the screen. Remember, you also get your inspiration sheet that comes with your Heartfelt collection, so you've got a card to make instantly, so it gets you into your collection, cutting it up and working with it. And if you don't want to cut it up and work with it, you just want to keep it, why don't you go for that extra pad with the details at the bottom of the screen?
Yeah, I mean, I always say, especially if you make a lot of cards or you're making cards to sell, which you can. We have a, you can sell as many as you like as long as you're physically making something.
Yeah.
Or maybe you're going to, maybe you've had a holiday, maybe you've been camping this late summer and you had a day out on a farm.
All right.
Scrapbooks, mini albums.
That'd be a great idea. Great idea.
There you have.
Oh, isn't that lovely? That is really pretty. And I love the way that you've got the shading on the cow as well. So it's not just black and white, you've got the shading. The shading actually matches the Dutch barn as well. And I like the idea that you've gone for that grey colour rather than brown. But of course you can colour it whatever colour you like. But I really like that old vintage style look. It looks fantastic.
And then it could be for an anniversary, it could be just thinking of you, it could be get well.
Yeah, it's a lovely fun card. And the colour palette that you've got in the pad is sensational. So you could have the grey Dutch barn, or you could have a very modern New England style barn there, which is very, very nice. Or if you're a fan of The Walking Dead, then you could have it white and it's like the barn that was in that particular episode that if you are a fan, you'll know and love. But it's great because you can have a look at the scene and you've got that lovely autumnal tree right there. That could be your feature. You've got the cockerel there standing on the fence. You've got the horses there. You've also got the dog. But what this gives you is the opportunity then to stamp out, cut out and add more elements to your papers and to your projects. Here's a lovely card, very inspirational. It's got some feathers on the side there. And we just opened that up and then you've got that lovely tag. You can make tags. I mean, tags for your diaries and your scrapbooks using these papers are going to look absolutely fantastic. And in fact, you could even use the shape of the barn to cut out a tag as well.
Card or make an actual card with it.
Yeah, that would be excellent. Yeah, £28.31. That is your first payment. We'll divide the cost into 3. It's interest-free payments as well. That's the beauty of buying from us here at Hochanda. We'll divide the cost into 2 or 3 payments. This is on 3 payments. You're saving £30 as well. We're very busy. We always are because this is the first time you've seen it. We're launching right here on Hochanda, and a quarter of the stock of the complete collection has gone. A complete collection has gone. Remember, it's red rubber stamps. It's already cling mounted as well, and you also get the cards to store them on, so that your cling will go on there perfectly. So the stamps with the deep edged red rubber are going to last, well, pretty much a lifetime. Now your farm sets, your stamp sets, you've got Home on the Farm. We'll change the details for that. You can buy that separately if you want to. And the matching die set is £19.99. So you don't have to go for the die and the stamp collection. You can just go for the stamps if you're a stamper. I wouldn't just go for the dies, although you could, because they'd be handy for certain elements of your paper pad. So those are your choices. The second set will show you if we're moving along. We have got the Barnyard. I love that. So your Barnyard. And these are your flowers in there, and you've got your gates and your, well, it looks like a sty, doesn't it, or a fence, and that's £13.99. 5 stamps in total if you want to go for that one. And then you've got the Happy Meadows. It's surely got to be a popular one. Even if you're not going for the collection, you've got the lovely animals there, and they're great. They're fantastically illustrated, aren't they? So you've got your chicken, you've got your cockerel, you've got the happy goats, you've got the regular goat, you've got the prancing lamb or a goat just jumping up, a leaping goat, and then you've got the cow and the calf, and you've got the horse and the foal as well. Absolutely gorgeous. You're going to have a lot of fun using those on your projects. And we are moving on. We've got another one for you individually. You can buy this one. Oh, we done the order dies, stamps. Oh yeah, we've done it all. Sorry, we started with Home on the Farm, didn't we? Yes. Yeah, of course we did. Right, sorry, I'm just, no, I'm not okay. It's just, I love animals. Now the paper pad is beautiful, great colour palette, and there's lots of detail in there as well. And Heartfelt pride themselves on the fact that you can use every single part of your paper pad. It's double-sided as well, so you've got those lovely background papers, you've got the great card toppers as well, you've got the scene builders in there, you've also got the great borders, you've got stamps, you've got tags in there, which is fantastic. So plenty to choose from, plenty to play with, and remember it's double-sided as well. You also get your inspirational sheets. Let me pop that down and show you. So you can instantly build a card when you get these home. 304603, that's your item number. If you're new to us here at Hochanda, that's how you order. Give us a call on 01733 62000, or you can head to the website. Now that's for the full bundle, and you can divide the cost into 3. You also get that fantastic bag as well to keep them all in. Now if you don't have the money to stretch to that, then that's fine. We've got an essentials bundle for you, the Creative Essentials. Brand new today, saving £5 on the initial price, $46.97, but we'll divide the cost of that into 2 payments of $23.49. That gets you the paper pad, the 12 by 12, and it also gets you the stamps and the die set as well, and gets you £5 off. Freedom members, no P&P to pay on any of your purchases with us here at Hochanda. Right, back to Nikki. We're having a busy show, Nikki.
We are, aren't we? But it's not surprising.
Well, you're here, it's not surprising.
It's not surprising.
We're always busy when you're here.
It is a lovely, lovely collection. This card is going to be slightly different. So the only animal I'm going to use is going to be the dog.
Okay, the collie dog.
Because I wanted to show you how, you know, it isn't just about being on the farm. You have got your sunflowers in there as well. You've got your gorgeous papers that if you mix and match them with those dies that you've got at home, or those decorative dies, you can create a really stunning card. So I've actually gone for a similar paper, the one that we used on the background last time. It's kind of like a greeny colour with that wood effect.
Okay.
As my backing. So I've matte and layered it. You've probably noticed I do a lot of matte and layering. And then I've got a white piece that's going to go in there. And then I've chosen this lovely kind of like, it's like a lime greeny colour, but it has got your sunflowers in. So this was one of the 6x6 decorative papers from the paper pad, but I have cut it down, I think, by about 1/4 of an inch all the way around.
Okay.
Okay, just so that I could just have a nice white area on there. So you could, if you wanted, use some of your, as I say, your decorative dies. Now what I've done is, this is one of the tag dies that we released a couple of years ago, so many of you have got this one, but it's nice just to use elements of your papers and just cut them out like I have done here. So that's going to go kind of in the centre, and then I've got some more decorative dies. I'm not going to add them, but I just wanted to show you how everything that you've got in your crafty stash that you brought recently or last year or even 3 years ago will work really well. And then I've got my dog. Oh, he is cute. So I'm just going to show you how easy it is to stamp him. Not stamp on him, stamp him.
What's nice though is you can pattern build with these. So if you know someone that's a dog lover, you could make and create some wrapping paper, a gift bag. You could have it as a border, use it with fabric ink, so you can make a cushion for somebody, which would be excellent, don't you think?
No, you're saying that. You could create like you say, your own decorative paper just by randomly doing your dogs. How cute.
And I think on fabric as well. You know, dog lovers, tea towels, napkins, collars, shirts, how about a little doggy coat as well? And then you've got that stamped all over it.
Yes.
Yeah, and you can use these stamps and dies to create and sell.
Yeah. Use your shrink plastic.
Oh my
I didn't use any shrink plastic on this collection.
Why not?
But you've got all those animals. You could do
that would be little earrings.
Little earrings.
Charm. Key ring.
Yeah.
Oh my
Those little
word.
things that you put on the handbags, like a little handbag
like a key charm, bag charms.
Yeah,
and it'd be great if you're raising money for an animal charity, would it not?
It would. Never thought of it. I mean, it's just I come in here and
I know.
Everyone is full of inspiration. I think that is what I love about being a crafter. We don't keep our ideas to ourselves.
No.
And we've all got something different. And we all think about something different, because this doesn't have to be a black and white dog. You could.
Well, you can get some brown collars. You can get some
going to say
tortoise shell collars.
So I'm going to keep a little bit of that black on, and I have got some tissue here, so I'm just going to dab a little bit off.
And do you know why some colours have like a bright blue eye and then a different coloured eye?
Like the bi, are they called bi?
Yeah. Do you know why?
No.
No, nor do I.
No, neither do I, because huskies are well known for that
Yes,
as
they
well,
are, yeah.
aren't they? So, I'm just going to
If anyone out there
stamp
knows,
him.
actually.
Look at that look. So completely
lovers?
different dog. It isn't a completely different dog. I want a dark grey. No, I don't know whether this is dark enough. What about a grey? I don't know. I have no idea how this is going to work.
Let's have a look.
So,
Oh.
so you could mix it up a little bit.
You could do multicoloured as well. It doesn't have to be a black and white one. If you want to have a bit of fun, you could do bright coloured ones. You do pink ones, green ones, orange ones.
Oh, now she's. I got a pink dye. I haven't got a pink dye, but on the next show, I've got to do a pink dog now.
You've got to do a pink dog.
I've got to do a pink dog.
Or
right,
a pink cow. That would be a great brand name.
Pink cow. Is there not a yogurt or something called Pink Cow?
I don't know.
Or something. I don't know where I've got that idea from. But I have actually coloured in my dog here. I've given him kind of like really nice aqua eyes.
Oh.
Got a little pink tongue. And then
Could you show that to camera one just so we can see the eyes?
There we go.
Because we can't get that close on the overhead. There you go.
There you
oh,
go.
no, he's got a little tongue as well.
Cute.
Well, I think he needs some little black things in the eyes because he looks a bit frightening.
I wanted to just pick the pen up.
Reminds me of Sapphire and Steel. Do you remember that? Sapphire and Steel? Clearly not.
No.
Sapphire and Steel. Joanna Lumley was in it. She was Sapphire. And then Steel, I can't remember his name. But Sapphire, their eyes used to glow. And Sapphire's eyes clearly glowed blue. And that meant they were taking over you. Like, do you remember it, Sapphire and Steel? Let's go back to the demo.
Yes, let's go back. But if you do remember it, yeah.
Tell people to email in.
Yeah, would you like to email in if you remember Sapphire and Steel?
Yes.
In actual fact, now you're saying it about the eyes, I do vaguely remember
what's the email address? Tell everyone.
The email is studio at hochanda.com.
There you go.
There we go, thank you.
Well done, well done, Nikki.
I emailed in actually.
When?
I emailed in one of your shows.
Oh,
when we was in lockdown and I wasn't in the studio. And
were you the one that was saying, "Don't be silly, Janice, shut up now"?
No, it was one of my shows that you was doing, and you said something about something being strange or different, and I wanted to tell you why I did it like that. And I did email. I can't remember what it was now, but I did email.
Did I read it out?
No.
Oh.
No. So I haven't emailed in since. But I will email in next time I see you on a show.
Yes, do. And I'll promise you I'll read it out. Talking of emails, we've had an email. Lynn has emailed in. Lynn would like me to warn everyone at home when I'm about to do a cockerel sound because her dog Mitzi froze. Oh, shall I do it again? No, I won't do it again.
Oh, that's sweet, isn't it?
Oh, I hope. Can we? Why not? Can we see a picture of the doggy? What? Oh, okay. Okay, we'll have a look at it on Facebook. I'll go and have a look at Facebook. I didn't scare Mitzi, did I? Okay. I'll give you a warning if I'm going to do it again. I'm just thinking of other animals I could make noises of now.
So, shall I just finish off colouring in the sunflowers?
Yes.
So
yes.
I've stamped and
just
coloured
pretend
in.
I'm not here,
yes,
Nikki. That's always the best way to do things.
With the demo here because I've just realised we haven't got long left. So I've gone in with a bright orange, and now I'm going in with my Dauber with it's called cantaloupe, which is a melon, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Now you
love
could put
cantaloupe.
Yeah, I love cantaloupe. You can put little faces in those if you wanted to. 2 eyes, a nose, and a mouth.
Yes. And then I'm going in with a little bit of darker pen just to bring that in.
Oh, nearly a third of the one-day special has gone, and that's in the launch show, which is this show. We do have another show tonight at 8 o'clock. It'll be on repeat overnight, and then we'll be back live tomorrow. One-day special is for 24 hours, but we're extremely busy for your Heartfelt Creations one-day special launching right here.
So I'm now taking my flower shaping tool, and I'm just, because it wouldn't be my card, would it, if I didn't do a little bit of flower shaping. Okay, so just shaping those sunflowers.
Would you spritz first of all?
You could spritz, but I haven't got my spritz on the table.
Oh,
but
well,
yes, it does help break down the fibres.
Do you know what we could say? It's happened twice. We could say, I wonder if we could find Nikki a spritzer.
I think I've got one in my bag down there
we'll
somewhere.
have it next time,
I do
then.
have one with me.
Stand down, Matt. All is well.
Right, so
He's a good
just
one as well,
adding
Matt.
a little bit of dimension to these. You could actually as well cut them at the bottom here and decoupage them up. So you've got a 3-dimensional one. Okay, really nice and easy. It's just something I think brings the card to life. So now I'm bringing back the card and I'm going to cut them down. So I am going to use my glue gun for this.
Would you like to live on a farm, Nikki?
Yes.
I would.
That in the middle of nowhere, just the countryside.
Yeah.
Birds singing, cockerels,
Crowing?
I was going to say crowing, but they don't crow,
No,
do
cockerels. Cockadoodle doing.
they? Cockadoodle doing, dogs running
call.
around.
Is it cockerels calling? I don't know. The maids are milking though.
So I'm just going to put this one down the bottom, like that. And at the top, I'm just going to trim these. So I'm not even using, well, I am going to use the leaves, but in a different way. So just cutting that away and then just trimming the leaves as well. So rather than just having your sunflower on a stem, you can make a little arrangement of sunflowers.
But you do have your sunflower stamped, so you can stamp out as many sunflowers as you like, along with your other flowers.
Yes, because you've got your hollyhocks in there, you've got those tiny little like blossoms.
Yeah, there they go. So yeah, you've got your hollyhocks, you've also got your grasses and your other flowers, and then your sunflower there. So yes, you can stamp as many as you like, and that is your Barnyard accents.
Like I say, it's just so many different cards and variations that you can actually make out of the collection. And then we can't forget, what should we call him? Should we call him Max? Max the dog. Max the dog.
I think so.
And
you could call him Collie. You could call him Collie. Colin the collie dog.
Colin the collie.
Colin the collie.
And I'm just going to pop him down there.
Who's a little sad because he's feeling melancholy. Yeah, didn't go down too well, did that one.
And then I'm just adding one of the sentiments that we, when did we launch these? A couple of years ago, along with those tag dies. A gift for you in there, like that. Completely different card to the one we made earlier.
Oh, that is so cute. I love that.
So I'm going to bring the one we made earlier.
Yes, let's have a look at that one too.
Completely different.
Isn't that lovely?
And then on the next show,
yes,
I'm going to go, wow. I think I'm using every stamp that's
Are you
in the
going to go
collection.
wild?
I'm going to go very wild.
Good. That's what I like to hear. Right, I've got some samples to show you here to give you some inspiration. This is a really nice one, isn't it? Because you've got that, look at that. You've got that aperture. You just move out if you want to. I think that's brilliant. And then you open it up and you can put the sentiment in there. You'll have some sentiments on your paper pad. This is a nice one as well. The design team have worked remarkably well.
They have done amazing.
Now, oh, look at that. Now, that is fantastic, giving you a little bit of depth to your picture. Let's show you another one here. Oh, here's the collie dog, but we've got two. Yeah, there could be brothers, there could be sisters, it could be mum and daughter, or father and daughter, or just mates, which is great. And then you've got your gorgeous flowers in there, which looks really, really pretty, which is lovely. And then you've got that gorgeous, gorgeous milk urn there. And you've also got your flowers.
There's a little cat down there. I said it, I've laid him on his back.
I think the cat's being squashed by the milk urn, isn't it? I think it's been a little bit too greedy. It's drank all the milk, put the flowers in to hide the fact that that little tummy is full of milk. And now he's really milking it. Right, nearly a third of the stock has gone. It's available on FlexiBuy. 3 payments of £28.31. Nikki, we'll see you in an hour's time.
Yeah, not long.
No, not long at all. Oh, here's that warning, by the way. Oh dear, somebody just thought that that was a cat nearing the end of its days. No, it wasn't. It was a cockerel. Anyway, we'll see you back at 8 o'clock. We've got another fantastic show lined up for you here on Hochanda, but please do check out your baskets. Don't miss